All right, everyone.
We are back. Okay.
I'm Tara.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're Tara. I'm Dave.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting it. All right, we're working on this.
All right. This video is going to be a lot of fun because I've
oh, yeah.
set up with Dave that he's going to be a little quiz. I told you there was a pop quiz potential, but I didn't tell you that it was for him.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
We've kind of set this up as a little experiment. We're showing people this because we've learned in this industry that things can be used as a tool or a weapon, right?
Ow.
Okay, so luckily I didn't use my dad's hammer because it would have hurt a lot more, but one of the other things is when dealing with tools in this industry, a lot of people think the more tools the better, and I use the exact opposite. I'm all about the number one, as you can see from my shirt. And it's that you want to have like one basic concept that people can follow at first, because if we give you 15 great tools to work from, you're going to get confused. If we give you 15 great approaches, you're going to say, well, which one should I use on this person? We've actually worked on a user-friendly anti-pressure approach that basically anyone could use, whether you're an intermediate veteran or newer to the industry, okay? So always remember that if you use those tools incorrectly, they are weapons. Okay, I won't hit you one more time, but this pop quiz thing. So Tara, what you're going to do is we've got a random set of approaches here. I'm not going to get into the detail, although I'm going to sort of be worked over the coals here and just give you the essence behind the different concepts, okay?
Yeah. So this is just to give you an idea that as people grow, there are different things that we can bring into place. But it's really important that we all start off using the same basic conversation, because that's what really is if you talk about in the integrated marketing platform, you've got the bricks, which are the different websites, the different videos, but the mortar is really the conversations that we have with people in between the information that they're seeing. So it's very important that the conversations stay within the guidelines. We can embellish a little bit and obviously add some personality, but we want to keep that within the guidelines. So here's a little preview to some of the different things people can learn as we go further here. So let's give Dave a little quiz. Now you can't look.
Well, you're going to point to one. All right, I won't look.
Okay, so let's go with, we'll start with the 2 videos approach.
Oh, she's going to be easy on me. Okay, this one that I patented in 1987 before I started the industry. And it came up with a concept one time, and Tara's going to play the role of the prospect/suspect, okay? And I don't consider a person a prospect until they're actually out there doing things in the business, okay? Up until then, we're still suspects. So the concept with the 2 video approach was this. I'm sitting there going, I wonder if there's a way to make 100% people-friendly concepts where they can go ahead and get everyone to do that of which they're asking them to do. And I'm like going, And I fluked onto this. At one point, I was going, okay, well, generally in the networking industry, there's 2 things you can lead with. One is product, one is income. Okay. So I'd call up Tara and I'd say, hey, Tara, how's it going?
Good.
You know, what you been up to lately?
I'm doing lots of stuff. Okay,
well, the reason for my call, actually, I came across something here, and obviously I'm transitioning after I've listened to her for a little bit, about jump to the chase. Saying I'm actually putting together a new marketing platform here. Okay. A concept that I'm about to go out there and run a media campaign, and I want to get some feedback from some of the people I know. And I've got 2 particular videos I want you to go take a look at for me. Would you do that for me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, here the first one is more product oriented, and the second one is more income oriented, and I'm looking to figure out which one I should lead first with the masses, and I'm trying to take a little poll with all my friends to saying it's definitely video 1 or video 2. Would you do that for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
Alright, well, do me a favor, go to this website, www.xyz.com. Okay, and don't go there because there's nothing there that you're going to want to. And give me a quick call back after you've looked at both the videos and tell me which one you think is the stronger lead video.
Alright, I can do that.
Okay, that's a unique innovation that we put together, and you can do that with a website. You know, which template do you like better? So it's this one or that one. Do you like this one or that one better? And basically, you're asking people for their opinion and their help. Most people are willing to do that. Now, the downside to that is if they think they're just helping you, they might not look at the information and think, you know what about me? Or this is really interesting information. So they're going there not even considering anything besides helping you. So you have to work a little bit into that. If you're not trying to trick people here, you're just trying to understand that in society, people have natural walls of resistance. Yeah. And you have to be able to break those down in a kind fashion. I always use the surprise party analogy. Sometimes I might have to surprise you or trick you into becoming rich. I apologize up front, but deal with it. Okay, next one.
Okay. Direct approach.
Not that one. Okay, next one. All right, I'll do the direct approach. The direct approach, there's a certain levels of this one. Depending on the relationship and the level of trust between people, the direct approach is typically, I call it the super direct approach at this point in time, and this has happened to me, and I like this one. Because if you've been in the industry for a little while and you kind of know each other, go, listen, my buddy calls me up, Dave, you got to do me a favor. I came across something here. You got to go take a look at it. First thing I'm thinking is, okay, so I call up Tara.
Okay.
Do me a favor here. I've just come across something here that I think you better take a look at. It's pretty strong.
All right. What is it?
Well, I'll tell you what. You know, it's actually 90% visual. I'm telling you straight up here. I'll answer any questions you have. There's literally only a 5-minute video. I need you to peruse. That way you have a reference point on what we're going to be talking about. All right? You know we've been around for a while. This one's pretty unique. I think you better take a look at it.
Come on, just give me an idea of what it is.
Not a chance. Not a chance. If you don't want to go, I don't care. But it's www.xyz.com. Okay? Go there, get back to me, and tell me what you think.
All right.
Now, this is me being somewhat cryptic, me being a little bit strong-headed.
Yeah.
And no matter what, if I'm not giving away the information, Tara's going to have to go. She's going to want to go. The curiosity is going to kill her. And she's going to be kind of going, oh, what is it? All right, fine. It's 5 minutes out of my life. No big deal, right? So that's the kind of the super direct approach. And you might even give a couple, like one bullet point. You've got to see this video. It's either hysterical or it's gross or it's really interesting. It sets some things apart. But, you know, when you're being direct, you're just being to the nutshell. Go look at some information. Then we'll talk. Okay?
Yeah. But that's really for people that you know quite well.
Very well.
Okay.
All right.
Next.
We need, like, the Jeopardy theme song.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not peeking.
Let's go with the opinion approach.
So the opinion approach is basically if you're calling somebody that's pretty much more successful than you are, all right, they're not going to typically listen to what you've got to say. So you've got to work in an angle here, and I'm using the word angle, believe it or not, to go ahead and have them be open enough to listen to you, okay? Yep. So you can say to a person, you know, let's say it's your chiropractor, and so just recently I just came across something quite interesting. I'm not so sure if it's a good idea or not. Okay, there's this product line that I'm evaluating right now, and I'd really love to get your opinion to give me some feedback on if you think it's, you know, if these guys are off their rockers, if they've got a good head on their shoulders, or if this thing here is just not feasible. Okay, would you be willing to do that for me and just, you know, give me a quick call back and let me know what you think? That way, you know, your opinion, you're a bit more experienced than I am, so it'll actually really help me out. Would you do that for me?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Now, that's the nutshell of it. There's different layers of how you do that one, but the opinion approach is, you know, powerful when done correctly for people. I use this one actually all the time when it comes to dealing with experienced networkers. And it's not really to trick people. It's kind of like, listen, they've seen and heard everything at this point, right? And it's like, you know, I did come across something that's really unique. We've seen everything. I'm going to put that in there. We've all been skeptical, and we've heard just about everything. You know what? Your opinion is very valuable to me, and I'm not kidding about this. What I want you to do is go peruse this, get back to me, and tell me if I'm onto something, okay? So there's another approach there for people. But that one's pretty powerful because it's very sincere also. Okay, so go.
Okay. Now, let's do, we got 3 down, 3 to go.
Keep going. I'm just going to cheat here. Okay, hold on.
He's cheating. Let's do the issue-specific approach.
No, I love that one too much. I want to wait that for the end. I'm kidding! Okay, I said that twice now, so I can't use that joke again. I'm only on 2 strikes on it. The issue-specific approach. Okay, for example, there's different ailments or issues you have, especially when you're dealing with nutritional companies, okay? This is when you've been listening to people, and your ears are your best friend in this industry. The listeners make the money, the talkers go broke. Okay, mental note, very important, is, for example, it's obvious that Tara is immensely overweight. Okay, well, she's gone ahead, and this is my wife, so I can bust on her a little bit here, and we'll be saying, you know, Tara, you and I were talking here, and we've got, let's say, New Year's coming up, and we were mentioning that we're both interested in losing some weight. Well, I just came across something that I think actually looks pretty unique. Okay. I'm not going to get into it in too much detail, but I've done some research. I definitely think that, you know, if we can help each other out with this here, and we could actually lose some weight together, it might be some fun. Okay? So basically all you're doing is you're really targeting some issue. So let me give you another version of this.
Okay.
Let's say you've got a person with an ailment or an athlete. So I'll just go ahead and I'll do the athlete first. Now, Tara, you know, you and I have been talking here, and you know, you're practicing for this marathon. Okay, I've come across a product that a lot of athletes are getting tremendous results with. Okay.
Okay.
And I know that, you know, you've seen different things here, but I know you're also typically open-minded to looking if there's a way to better your overall average, your speed and stuff like that. It might be worth your time. And there's a website I want you to go check out. Would you do that for me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, this is being issue specific. If it was diabetes, I just came off a conference call where people were getting awesome results with diabetes. I thought you'd want to know about it. I have a website if you'd like to check it out. And, you know, worst case scenario, you can peruse it. It costs, you know, nothing for a person to start investigating this. I think you might actually enjoy this information. And I was just thinking of you. See what I'm saying? That's the generality of the concepts.
Okay.
Does that sound like high pressure stuff so far?
Really high pressure.
Yes, and that's what we're all about, is high pressure.